So, what kind of routing do we expect to see here, Stump? What kind of routing do these guys take in the first race?
Only the best.
Well, we in Red Tower we saw one up, one down.
Mm-hmm. So, do you think either of these runners will go into Brinstar early? You know, using the green Brinstar axis. Say if they get power bombs.
I don't think so.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Sephyloph is using Moonfall, correct? I think I saw him turn that on earlier on. So we're going to see that. Well, we've already seen it, and we're going to see that in a couple more places. So we got Vanilla Morph Ball as our first item.
And as our second item...
Oh, an energy tank.
Vanilla E-Tank.
Sephyloph gets super missiles down below, but Krankdud gets power bombs there. That's a nice early pickup. I like getting power bombs. It's going to give you access to that Brinstar item there, as well as the item underneath the Old Mother Brain. So we're going to see how they choose to pick up these minor items. So since Charge was so early in the last race, right, Stump?
Yeah, it was in Terminator last time.
Okay, yeah, so that's interesting here. Krankdud's going across, and Sephyloph is both of the runners are going across to pick up this item. Now, are they going to go over, or are they just going to come back?
Well, with an E-Tank,
nope.
Newing would be much more survivable.
Yeah, that's true.
But neither of them are doing that.
Yeah, the side hoppers are going to do 80 damage if they get hit by them. I agree with this. I like going up because it gives you access to Bomb Chorizo and Terminator, as well as the possibility to go into Gauntlet if you want. Plus, it gives you the item under Old Mother Brain.
Yeah, both of them grabbing the super from Old Mother Brain.
Yeah, that's a seriously nice pickup there.
Yeah.
Very nice ledge grabs by Sephyloph here in the climb. Getting quick work of that room. Interesting here, Krankdud going into final missiles. See if he picks up his missile pack that makes him have to go to the dentist. Alright, Sephyloph makes his way in here to Bomb Chorizo.
There's Bomb Chorizo's item.
Another E-Tank. So you were saying, Stump, that could be front-loading E-Tanks. Does that mean we might see hell runs required?
Yeah, it absolutely could mean that.
That would be. I think that would be interesting. The runners have to go into Norfair for the suit, the various suit. Ooh, Spring Ball and Terminator.
Well, as we saw it last time.
What does that mean?
Springball showing up early again, but not as early. Probably means we'll see the other really nice items early, but not as early also.
Yeah.
Given that that's what happened, given that we had all those items front-loaded in the previous one, and Springball was first.
Yeah. So Sephyloph making his way into early supers, the Brinstar reserve area, picking up yet another super pack. That's so nice. And under the bridge was another super pack. That's going to give him a potential 20 super missile maximum. There's a lot of supers. This is being very generous with supers.
And there could even be another one at Self.
Yeah, that's right. That would give him a total of 25 supers, which is going to be most of what he's going to need if they do find Charge Beam. 30
Sephy reverse mockballed.
Yeah, he did not bother to go up.
We won't be seeing what that what the early super pack itself is for Sephy, but yeah, it turned out it was just a missile pack.
Interesting chance to take. Sephyloph going into lower X-ray scope. He's banking on finding plasma, I bet. More supers. And supering the ceiling a bit.
Early Springball, early X-ray, run validated.
There you go. Krankdud also picking up that X-rays. These guys want to see plasma beam. Yeah, this seed has been very generous with super missiles. Could that mean Charge is locked away behind Shaq Tool? Sephyloph picking up his third powerbomb pack. He's probably pretty set with power bombs. Right, Stump?
Yeah. Yeah, 3 packs of them is about the point of where more of them don't really benefit you enough to make them worth picking up.
Yeah, exactly.
And 2 nice reverse green gate glitches in order to get Spazer.
Yeah, both of them first try. That is very impressive. That is probably my most hated trick. It's definitely the worst trick in the game.
Another tank. Yeah, yet another energy tank where Charge Beam would be.
Yeah, now this is interesting here because our runners are going to come up on Red Tower, and the question will be: will one of them go up, or will both of them go down?
External X-ray.
Yeah, that'll get you. What do you think, Stump? Do you think either one of these runners will, with the items that they have available? What do you think they're both
with this set of items, yeah, I
would go down.
Wouldn't think that they'd go up.
Yeah,
and
I agree. What's that?
Crank did not.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I like this choice. I like this choice of both going down. They don't have high jump, they don't have space jump, they don't have speed booster, so that locks them out of going and checking the wreck ship reserve. They don't have speed booster, so they can't get. I'm sorry, wreck ship E-tank, and they can't get. They don't have speed booster, so they can't get wreck ship reserve either.
And we got Varia in the same place that it was last time.
Wow, that is nice. So So will we see a potential lava dive from one of these runners? What do you think about
Well,
that?
if Krankdud or Upper Norfair give an item that would help with that, I think that will be... In that case, I would think we'll see Krankdud then Ridley.
Yeah, I would agree to that. I like that 100%. If I actually like that any way you go. I don't know how familiar these guys are with high jumpless lava dive, but given the number of E-tanks they have, and I mean if they get one or two more E-tanks, just going down is probably the more efficient way to go. Definitely high jump. High jump is absolutely going to be an indicator to go down.
Right, Crank with a very nice grade quick kill. Let's see if Sephy gets it too.
Yeah, Krankdud picking up another energy tank. Sephyloph also getting the quick kill. Had to set up for it a couple of times, but that just shows how hard the missile quick kill is. And he says no to that energy tank. I don't want it. I actually don't like that choice, especially if you do come upon high jump boots. You take a lot of damage from lower Norfair with only Varia suit. Well, there's that reserve tank. So Sephyloph might be thinking he's not going down to lower Norfair right now.
Well, the items from Upper Norfair might change that.
Yeah, I could certainly see that as a line of thought, but we're gonna find out what's in ice here.
That looks like Sephy's gonna check high jump first. And a reserve tank at ice.
Ooh. Now the game is starting to troll. Sephyloph getting some more supers. That does give him 30. That is going to be enough for him to kill Ridley. If he doesn't find charge. See, now he picks up this E-tank here. He must have known that there was an E-tank at high jumper.
With that reserve tank at ice, isn't that 3 reserve tanks we've seen now?
I think it's only 2.
I must have still been thinking about one from last time.
Yeah, we saw the one, and then Krankdud skipping that E-tank at high jump. So each of our runners have skipped one E-tank. Yeah, we saw one in the locked gray door, and then we saw the one at ice, which Sephy's about to find. And Krankdud picking up that super pack that gives him 30 now. So, all right, Krankdud looks like he's going to head over to Bubble Mountain. I like this. Another 3 items to check before he decides whether he's going up or going down.
or whether to go check the other 2 items in Croc.
That's true. That's right. Yeah. That's kind of down, though.
Up, down, or to the side.
Sure, to the side. I'll give it to you. more to the side. It'll never happen again, I swear. Alvaria was in Spazer room. Did Krankdud save there?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Alright, Crank, gonna check the speed booster.
And yet another energy tank. More supers. Krankdud says no thanks.
And Crank not getting the super missiles that are just outside that room.
Yeah.
That would mean Crank's charge.
Yeah, he's looking for charge beam. He wants that charge beam. Here, Sephyloph picking him up. I do like that choice by Sephyloph, picking up them supers. I tend to pick up as many supers as I find until I find charge. Okay, so then I just
Yeah, I do the same. Alright, Crank checking wave, and it is another energy tank.
Yeah, another energy tank. This seed is giving us all the energy tanks. They have Norfair reserve yet left to check here, and for something.
With their current item set, it'll be a little hard to get up there, though.
Yeah, they can get up there. It is a difficult jump, but they can certainly get up there. And here's. Ooh, I think Krankdud was trying to deboost off the waiver there. Just missed it. Krankdud getting that deboost.
Alright, Crank getting over there with a well-placed damage boost.
Definitely showing off some swag there.
That is going to be Wave Beam.
Yeah, that's very interesting. That's and picking up Wave and Spazer there is definitely going to increase their damage output a good amount.
Seeing how Crank's going down, but then that way looks like we're seeing the to the side possibility, and we'll see 2 more major items.
Yeah, that's I don't think that's a bad choice. I think that's a pretty good choice here. Again, we're gonna get two more items. They have a lot of missiles and supers, so going and visiting Crocomire. You know, he could be holding something like high jump boots that just says, all right, I'm going to take my chance of lob diving, and I'm going to go down to Ridley. So one thing that these runners don't want to do is go all the way back up to the wrecked ship when they're all the way down here Norfair. That's just a very costly time. Time-wise.
Alright, Crank has Croc down.
Yep. Sephyloph looks like he's making his way over to Cockmire as well. Man, this seed. Krankdud finding an energy tank there behind Crocomire. So, what could grapple be? Is wreck ship holding everything? Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna... Yeah, I hope that grapple's something that will allow... that'll allow Lower Norfair without having to do high jump plus lava dive.
Well, it could be high jump, it could be speed booster, it could be gravity, those things.
Bombs or charge or ice.
Well, those three things are the things that are going to make these runners, for sure, go down to Ridley at this point in time.
Yeah, if it's high jump or gravity.
Well, even if it's speed booster, they might want to go down because they can. They can spark. And it's another energy tank. Oh wow, Sephyloph going all the way down, and then realizing that he has no way to get up to grapple beam.
No items to make the jump from down there. But Crank with the tactical reset.
I like that. I like that. I don't think Sephyloph made that save, did he?
No, I don't believe Sephy did.
So I think this is it. I think this is, they're gonna have to go back to the wreck ship now, and wreck ship is going to have to hold something, or these guys are not going to be able to progress. Uh-oh, Krankdud, where are you going? Alright, you're going back up the Bumble Mountain.
I wonder what could be going on here.
Yeah, I don't know what's in Bubble Mountain that Krankdud wants.
Oh, insufficient items to do Crocomire escape, I think.
Oh, right. Yeah, he doesn't have grapple beam, he doesn't have high jump boots, he doesn't have space jump, so he can't get across that way. You're right.
And looks like that's what Sephy's doing also.
Yep. Thank you, chat, for pointing that out. Yeah, so at this point in time, we're definitely going to see our runners up to the wrecked ship. Now that gives him 4 additional major items. The other thing that we could see that our runners go to is X-ray and Gauntlet for 2 more items. Ooh, Sephyloph. Looks like he's going down further.
Yeah, Sephi might be going for high jumpless lava dive.
I like this. I like this play a lot here. He's got 40 supers, which is an incredible amount of supers. That will definitely take care of Ridley. He's got 7 energy tanks.
Alright, there's the spike wall jump.
Oh, that was beautiful.
And I saw Sephi turn spring ball off, probably to prepare for
The water ball. That was well done. It was excellent execution on that. Taking the flame all the way over, getting damaged by it, triple jumping off the spike wall there, and then making it to the other wall. So here we see Krankdud. He's headed towards wreck ship. I'm gonna get a little CWJ action from him. Sephyloph making that green gate glitch there. Gonna go check crew attack. Did he saved at the top of
yeah, Sephi
lower
did
Norfair there,
save.
so yeah, that's gonna give him access to reset if this is not an item to be able to escape here. Because again, he doesn't have any items to get out of here.
Oh, looks like Sephi's got a spring ball jump ready.
Does he? Oh, very
nicely done. And I think that's probably how Sephi's gonna get through worst room.
I like this reloading up on his super missiles here with these rippers. Very, very effective way to...
Nice RBO strats.
Yeah. I mean, they guaranteed drop supers, so you're gonna get 5 or 6 of them at a time. That's a fantastic way to fill up. Alright, Krankdud heading into Phantom here.
Fight.
Yep. And with Varia and 5 energy tanks, he should make quick work of Phantom here.
Alright, Sephi entering worst room in the game. Using all those supers to deal with the space pirates on the wall. Getting rid of those blocks. It isn't using spring ball for this one. Sephi's going for the I believe without high jump this is pixel perfect.
Yeah. I think the only time I did it, it took me like 10 minutes to get it. It is
back on spring ball.
I don't fault him for that. This is a very, very difficult jump.
Yeah. Yet another reason why spring ball is such a great item.
Spring ball is amazing. Best item in the game. Krankdud finishing up Phantom very nicely. We're gonna find out what's over here in right supers of the wreck ship real quick. Could it be gravity? That was a pretty clean amphitheater there by Sephyloph. I like this. He's checking out Firefly E-Tank. Ooh! Krankdud does find gravity! While Sephyloph picks up Plasma. Wow! What do you think of this development, Stump?
Oh, that's certainly interesting to see two such great items picked up at around the same time, so far apart in the map.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. This is crazy.
Especially when Sephi's gonna. We know Sephi's gonna need to go all the way. If it's not gonna be in order to have gravity for it.
Right, yeah, exactly. He does have to go up to wreck ship to get... And Krankdud picking up Ice Beam as well. Look at this. Wreck ship, could it just be full of all the goodies? So, what do you think here, Stump? Do you think that this puts Krankdud in a bit of a lead here? Does this give an edge to him?
Yeah,
Now, what kind of items down here in Lower Norfair would you look to see if that edge swings back to Sephyloph? Charge, you think?
Probably the big one would be charge.
Yeah. So if
because if it's down in Lower Norfair, Crank's not going to get to it for a while, and is going to be still grabbing minor items in case it doesn't come up.
Right, yeah, so if Sephyloph finds charge down here after Ridley, because that's his last minor item, or the major item in Lower Norfair, he's already checked the others, then that would give him the edge back. Otherwise, if he doesn't pick that up, then short of Plasma and having killed Ridley, you know, that's it for him to have come down here.
Yeah, well, what this item ends up being that Crank would have to come back after finding Speed Booster for could have affected things, but well, it wasn't something that things
just should be just regular bombs, so that's not that's not going to be a highly sought after item. All right, Sephyloph enters into Ridley now. Get your social media ready. Krankdud's into bowling.
Bouncing across with spring ball.
Zosty is absolutely 7 feet tall. Yeah, I like that. Just another use of spring ball, and why spring ball is absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, locked away behind Shack Tool. That was nice work of Ridley there, that Sephyloph taking Ridley out very quickly.
And what will Sephi get for that?
Oh! There it is. There's the charge beam. Krankdud gets charged. I think this wreck ship is absolutely amazing. I mean, Screw Attack and Plasma are nice items, but Krankdud walks away with gravity, ice, and charge out of the wrecked ship. That's just fantastic. Yeah, he doesn't even... Does he care about those super missiles?
Not anymore.
Yeah. He thought about it for a little while, but... said,
Oh wait,
nope.
charge.
Yeah. Well, because now we know that when he goes down to lower Norfair, he's going to pick up that plasma beam as well. And the question is, does he pick it up before Ridley or after Ridley? And just, you know, right now he doesn't even have to look for that. What might he be looking for?
Another
Speed
thing
booster?
is.
Yeah, go ahead.
Another thing is. Will Krankdud Maridia or Norfair first?
Yeah, and that's it. That he's already cleaned out Upper Norfair, so there's going to be only 3 items in Lower Norfair, and we know that's Plasma Beam, Screw Attack, and a reserve tank. So there's some good items down there, but they're not going to be what he's looking for. Everything else is going to be in Maridia. Now, this is interesting. He's in here checking minor items. What could he want minor items for? More power bombs?
More power bombs is probably the main thing.
But Sephy has 15, so there are at least 2 that he skipped earlier on. Sideways hamburgers. Accurate. Alright, looks like Krankdud is not going bothering with. He doesn't have an item to get him across that room very effectively. Sephyloph still picking up minor items here. Now has 50 supers. 10 more and he'll be able to kill Mother Brain 2 with just supers. And you're right, there it is. Krankdud going into Maridia. I think this play is going to turn out really well for him. The only downside to this is that he's going to have to go down into Lower Norfair last.
Yeah, well, we know that high jump and space jump and speed booster have to be somewhere in Maridia, because I don't think we've seen those. Are actually, well, one of them could be behind charge,
So
but speed booster hasn't come up yet, but we haven't
Right.
seen where any of the 3 items in the tracker are.
So yeah, we haven't seen. That's true, but we also haven't seen Waterway, as you just mentioned. We haven't seen Gauntlet.
Right. Nobody has been in Gauntlet yet.
That's right, and nobody has been to X-Ray either. So Mama Turtle Room looks like just another energy tank. So there are 3 locations that the runners have not yet searched, which could be those. Now, Waterway can't be Speed Booster because Speed Booster is required to get that item, but it could be something like High Jump or Space Jump.
Yeah. Also, Grapple hasn't come up yet.
Yep, Grapple has not come up either.
And Krankdud's still looking for those power bombs and finds some at Crab Supers.
I like that play. I like that. Now, he knows where the regular bombs are, and he knows he can't get them. So, you know, finding some more power bombs for his bomb management, I think that's going to ease up the rest of his... Now, how does he get across?
I imagine that will be...
Yeah, does he
gravity
yeah,
jump.
Yep. That was my question. Yeah, now here's Sephyloph going up to the wrecked ship. Is he going to think when he starts finding the items up here? Is he going to think that he's behind? Interesting. Krankdud now looks like he's leaving Maridia. I wonder if he's gonna go down into lower Norfair to try and gamble. Oh no.
Oh, leftward. Wonder
Yeah.
if Crank's going to check X-ray and waterway.
Well, he can't check waterway. He does not have speed booster. And going all the way back up to Gauntlet would be an extreme amount of time.
Nope, not checking X-ray.
No, he looks like he must be going up
Must
to
be
Gauntlet. Ooh, Sephyloph taking a swim in the ocean. Those jumps are really, really difficult. You have to press for the exact amount so you get the exact right height, or you're gonna bonk on the ceiling, or not jump far enough, and you take a swim. Yeah, now I don't know if I like this play from Krankdud. Come all the way back up to Gauntlet. I think I would have continued in Maridia.
It really is a big detour.
Yeah. And this is giving Sephyloph the time he needs to catch up, to go through wrecked ship and. It's a huge detour for a single item. I'm not loving this play. And if it turns out
now we get to see what items here.
Yeah, it's true. If it turns out to be speed booster, it certainly will be, worthwhile for him. But like, if it's
yeah, but would it really have been worth all of this?
I don't think so.
Definitely
I just
don't think
continuing
it
a
would
gravity jump. Yeah, a space jump. I mean, that's probably what he's looking for to get through Mount Everest there. But I even still, I don't think it was worth the time. The other nice thing about this is it's going to help him through to get the lower Norfair.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, Sephyloph getting Fantoon down.
Fantoon down. So Sephy is now going to get the treasure trove of items that is the wrecked ship in this seed.
Yeah, and see this detour by Krankdud gives Sephyloph 3 bosses down. Right? Sephyloph only has Dragon left to kill, whereas Krankdud has both Dragon and Ridley. So this detour up to Gauntlet here, I think, is extremely costly for him. He got him what he was looking for, but I don't know about the time that he sunk into it.
Oh, there's Gravity Suit.
Yeah, that's definitely what Sephyloph wanted. I don't think he really cares about much else other than, Charge Beam, but and that's coming up real soon. Possibly ice, which is also coming up.
Crank headed down Red Tower now. Given that he now has space jump, I bet we'll be seeing what X-ray is now.
Yep, there it is. He's going into X-ray, just like you called it. Yeah, Sephyloph will continue to check. Ooh. He is piecing out. He is simply leaving wrecked ship. Sephyloph is just, he seems like he's satisfied. That means he's going to be missing charge. He's going to be missing ice beam. As these items are all in the wrecked ship.
Well, now with this pack of super missiles, would complete the game with this set of items.
That is true, but ice beam is going to make his Tourian faster. So he must be satisfied with this. He doesn't have speed booster to Zeb skip either, so having skipped ice beam. That's one way that he can't Zeb skip, and
Yes.
no, he doesn't have speed boosters to Zeb skip, and doesn't have ice.
Probably will turn out to be somewhere in Maridia that we have not.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be somewhere in Maridia. We know it's not in Gauntlet X-ray, and it can't be in Waterway, because speed booster is required to get Waterway. So we know that it's not at Mama Turtle. So could be a Plasma, could be a Shack Tool, it could be behind Bot Wound. So if speed booster is behind Bot Wound, Sephyloph is in big trouble because he does not have Ice Beam. And therefore he won't be able to clip to get into Bot Wound. So I actually think he can't proceed right here, right now. I think he cannot proceed because he can't get he can't get Shack Tool with what he has.
Speed booster would have to be.
Yeah, it could be in the sand pit. That's true. That's the one other location that speed booster could be at. That would allow Sephyloph to continue at this point. Hey, he's going to be very disappointed. Nope, it's locked behind Bot Wound. Sephyloph has to go back to the wrecked ship to collect Ice Beam. He cannot proceed. Wow, what a turn of events.
Technically, I think there's a
Crystal Flash clip.
That could be a possibility.
I've never seen
and
anybody.
Sephy does have the supplies to do it.
Well, no, he doesn't have enough power bombs yet. He'd have to fill up a little, but I've never seen anybody do that through to Bot Wound. But it would certainly be interesting if that's a thing that he could do.
When I was saying that, I meant for like max ammo counts.
Yeah, for max ammo counts, absolutely. Yeah, well, he could fill up easily in the room before Bot Wound. Getting that gravity jump.
And Crank getting those shine sparks in on Dragon.
Yeah, there he's picking up more power bombs from the sizers. So it looks like he wants to fill up his ammo. He might be thinking about some kind of a crystal flash clip. 'Cause now he has 11 power bombs.
Oh, Sephi
Yeah, and there's high jump boots for Krankdud.
farming those power bombs. And there's high jump as the prize for Dragon.
Yep. Krankdud also has a speed booster. Yeah. So yeah, Yep, here Sephi's gonna go down to that sand pit, and he's gonna be disappointed with whatever's down there. It's not what he's looking for. We know it's not charge, it's not ice, it's not high jump, it's not space jump, and it's not speed. It's not even bombs.
It's gotta be some type of tank.
Yeah, I think an energy tank. That's not what he's looking for. Wow, this is huge advantage to Krankdud here. Sephyloph's gonna have to go.
Sephi's headed out to locate either ice or speed.
Yeah, and
Looks like that is what Sephi's up to.
Yeah, and we know he's gonna have to go all the way up to gravity. Or no, not gravity. Wreck ship E-tank. This just gives a lot of time to Krankdud to get down to Ridley and back up. And with what Krankdud has right now, he does not have to look for anything more. We know that Plasma and Screw Attack are down in lower Norfair, but I think he's going to skip Screw Attack. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
I'd be surprised with this set of items to see if he goes over to Screw Attack.
Yeah, with this set of items, Crank is definitely all set.
Yeah. Yeah, Sephyloph going back to wreck ship. Krankdud making his way to the lower Norfair elevator. Nice gravity jump once again by Sephyloph. He's done a number of those.
Alright, Crank in lower Norfair. Sephi headed into the wreck ship.
Yep.
To grab those remaining items.
Now, luckily, yeah, he's doing exactly what I thought he would do, and that is go to the wreck ship E-tank first. That's going to be the easiest, the most accessible item. Assuming he does not take 50,000 damage to those spiky platforms and die. And that is actually going to end up being what he's looking for in Ice Beam. But it's gonna cost him a lot of time to have gone to Maridia and come all the way back up here, and then have to go all the way back down. And
there it is. He's got Ice Beam.
Yep. Krankdud making his way through worst room in the game. Not so bad with all the items he has. So I wonder if Sephyloph will bother to check any of the other items here in Wreck Ship. Find himself a charge beam. No. You're right. Looks like the answer to that is no.
Well, Sephi is well equipped to deal with not having charge.
Oh yeah, absolutely. With 60 super missiles.
Yeah, a little bit more. One more ammo pack of some type will needed if for this to not require the Tourian missile refill.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that that'll turn up.
Yeah. And now with Ice Beam, he can absolutely do at least one of the Zebtite skips. Right, he can ice clip the Zebtites. Nice moonfall there by Sephyloph. Getting a second moonfall there. And Crank farming up a bit here. Now his super count is very low. So he's gonna have to farm for a little bit.
Alright, so he's starting to head back through Maridia. And Crank entering Ridley.
Yeah, I like this. Farming up some extra supers there and then going in. He does have Charge Beam. He's got Charge Ice Wave Spazer, so you're talking about 60 shots to Ridley.
Yeah, and each of the supers will take 2 shots off of that.
Exactly. So farming up a couple extra supers, giving himself a nice number of supers there, will reduce that a good amount. So it'll make that fight easier for him. Looks like he's got good command of Ridley's AI, making him do exactly what he wants him to. Sephyloph coming up on that ice clip.
There it is.
Yep, very nicely done by him there. I think that is not to say that these clips are easy, but that is the easiest of the ice clips in the game. And Sephyloph picking up his speed booster now. Yeah, I bet you he's... Krankdud says no to screw attack. That seems reasonable at this point in time. He's got all 4 bosses down. All he needs to do is get out of lower Norfair and go straight into Tourian. And there really isn't anything in Tourian that he needs screw attack for. So it'd be nice down here in lower Norfair, but... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, screw attack would also require pausing to turn it off if Crank is gonna do the ice Zeb skip.
Yep. The no down back version. Looks like Krankdud really wants to get this speedball. Nicely done. Saves him 2 power bombs there. Alright, Sephyloph with Dragon. Oh, those key hunters are just absolutely trolling Krankdud right now. In the worst spot.
Yeah, Krankdud's probably thinking, maybe I should have grabbed Screw Attack.
Yeah. Alright, Sephyloph with Dragon down.
And Krankdud passing up Plasma.
Yeah. That is definitely going to give the edge to Sephyloph because first, he's closer to Tourian from where he is. Just by a little bit. Second, he has the plasma beam. Although he doesn't have charge. So his DPS is going to be coming from super missiles, which is the fastest in the game. Ooh, Krankdud showing off that X-ray again. So
Fastest in what?
was that? Oh, the damage per second, basically. So he's going to be able to fire off super missiles faster than Krankdud can charge up his charge beam.
Yeah. Well, if Krankdud did have plasma,
it would only require 20 shots.
Still be faster for Krankdud.
It would be, but he doesn't have the plasma, so
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I think this gives a bit of an edge to Sephyloph because he's going to be shooting 60 supers while Krankdud's going to be shooting 60 charge Ice Wave Spazer shots.
Sephi.
Yeah, he wants
to check.
Yeah, he wants that ammo pack that you were talking about earlier.
Sephi's got enough ammo to handle the end game.
Yeah. I think that was smart by him by picking up these extra ammo packs here.
Yeah, I don't know about that missile though.
I think it was reasonable. It gives him a little bit more leeway to miss some supers on Mother Brain.
Yeah, that is a good point. The amount of leeway would have been 3 supers without that extra missile pack.
Yeah, right. Like that's real tight. And Mother Brains, can just duck her head and decide, oh, I'm gonna juke your missile, and there's nothing you can do about it. Now, with these ammo counts, our runners are for sure going to be stopping at the ship, especially Sephyloph. He's relying on the ammo, and Krankdud has 0 supers before stopping at the ship there. So it looks like Krankdud is in the lead coming into Tourian, but I still think the edge goes to Sephyloph here with his 65 super missiles.
Yep, those will get that necessary damage out faster than Krankdud's beam would.
Yeah, exactly. Sephyloph
Sephy went
Goop
for
Spark.
the slope spark again.
Yeah. Krankdud through Metroid Room 1 and now through Metroid 2. Now through Metroid Room 3, very clean. See how he does on Metroid Room 4. Sephyloph entering in Metroid Room 1.
Cranks through the Metroids.
Yeah, Sephyloph getting grabbed by one of the Metroids. Now, neither of our runners have bombs, so they can't get the Metroids off. They would have to power bomb them. Ooh, Sephyloph missing a super missile there. Super missile drop from the Metroids. I'm sure he did not mean to do that.
Yeah, Crank got the skip going. Almost. There we go.
Very nicely done by Krankdud. Making it look easy. Yeah, now both of our runners did pick up high jumps, so they both can do the baby skip. Alright, Sephyloph getting the ammo he wants after the Metroid rooms. Krankdud going for the save. I like this. I like this play.
And Krankdud getting ready for speeds up skip. Doesn't get it, falls back, well, tries to fall back to ice.
Sephyloph getting that. What? Sephyloph? What are you doing? Why are you facing left? You gotta face right. Save that 40 frames. Krankdud in on Mother Brain 1. Sephyloph is opened up the red door, going to the Ghidorah. Has not refilled his life. He's gonna open up these doors and then refill his missiles. That seems reasonable.
Yeah, when the ammo is this tight, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. He does not want to make a mistake. Krankdud, meanwhile, pounding away at Mother Brain 2. Could this
Getting
escape?
those shots in.
Yeah. Are we going to see a game 3? Sephyloph also saving. I like this. His ammo is incredibly tight. Something goes wrong. These guys and with Mother Brain here. Krankdud already to the catch-up beams.
Alright, Sephy trying the speeds up skip.
He got it last game. Getting ice clip. Alright, Krankdud is done with Mother Brain 2, getting Rainbow Beam. Alright, Sephyloph has 3 supers of room here. That's it. You can only miss 3 supers. What are you gonna do, Mother Brain? What are you gonna do? So far being very cooperative for Seth.
Ooh, that catch up to the face though.
Getting catch up. Sephyloph, very nicely done. Getting to the rainbow beam. Our charge was in gravity in the wreck ship. Yeah, the super missile fight on Mother Brain is significantly faster than the charge Ice Wave Spacer. Sephyloph made up a good amount of ground there. Alright, Krankdud is on Mother Brain 3. A formality at this point. Sephyloph working through the cutscene. So, Stump, will our runners kill the animals? Or will they kill the animals?
I think that Crank will just leave them, but I think Sephi might visit them.
Interesting. If Crank visits them, that might cost him the race. We're giving his small lead right now.
I think it would take a couple of visits for that to...
Well, it depends, because you have to Alcatraz out of there. So if he misses the Alcatraz out a couple of times, then Sephi could easily catch up.
Crank with the Behemoth Spark.
Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah. I definitely think that Krankdud is not going to take any chance. He's going to be passing by these animals. And here we go. Here we see. Yeah. He wants to win this race. And we have Krankdud with finishing up in first place with an SRL time of 1 hour and 13 minutes 12 seconds. Congratulations to him on winning this race. And we're going to see race 3 from these guys. Is that scheduled?
Nice run, Crank.
Yeah, very nice. Did these guys schedule a game 3?
I don't see a game 3 on the schedule yet.
No, doesn't look like it. All right. Well, we have that to look forward to. Also coming up, more Super Metroid action starting at 11 a.m. tomorrow. We have Feral 5X versus Zarby 89, and then at 12:30, Game 2.
That's the next day. Tomorrow is the next race.
That's right. That's August 3rd.
Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. CFB versus Cross Product Games 1 and 2 on Speed Gaming 2.
Yep. I'm skipping a whole day. All right, Sephyloph has finished up with an SRL time of 1 hour and 14 minutes and 23 seconds. Congratulations.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Sephi. Yeah, we saw some very interesting races tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. If their first race was a gravity-less Maridia, suitless Maridia required, that would definitely be interesting. And then all the backtracking required in this seed that these runners had to do. Very interesting. So yeah, we're gonna see game 3 from these guys, and we're gonna see some more Super Metroid action tomorrow. Tomorrow being the 2nd, not the 3rd. All right. Well,
Yeah. Yeah, well, very nice runs.
yeah, very nicely done. You can see that both of these guys were working pretty hard on demonstrating their skills. So make sure you follow the runners.
Oh, absolutely. Do make sure you follow those runners.
Yeah. And I want to give a shout out to our tracker tonight, Wampus, doing a lot of good work behind the scenes there. All right, Dear Force.
Air Force.
Palmy helped a lot.
All right.
Looks like Palmy was also doing some tracking for us tonight, so shout outs to him.
Yep. Shout outs. Where we say Dear Force for Sephi. No.
Yeah, absolutely.
All for tonight.
Yeah. Dear Force.
Dear Force.
All right, everyone. Well, I'm Cerberov, and you
thanks
are.
for watching.
Thanks for watching.
I said I'm Stump.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
All right, Stump. You have a good night. Everybody watching, have a good night. Thanks for coming out and watching, and we hope you stick around for some more Super Metroid action.
Next mission.